Alright, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. So we're back with the face cam, and today we're going to do my Western Conference prediction reaction video. The other day I posted a video reacting to my preseason Eastern Conference predictions from last year, and that was an experience. So I decided, you know what, now we're going to go to the Western Conference and see what I predicted in the West. We're going to make a little game out of it and just see what did I get right about last season, what did I not get right about last season. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. We did just hit 700 subscribers, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. 800 is next up, but right now we're going to celebrate 700. And yeah, if you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, turn on notifications, do all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. Join the membership if you want to learn more about the membership. There's a video on my channel explaining all. You can go back and watch that. Links to my Twitter, TikTok, stuff like that, all in the description down below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. All right, here we are. So we're going to be reacting to this video from 9 months ago. Yeah, wow. So if you didn't watch the last video, we're making a kind of a game out of this. So basically how it's going to work is this: if I got the team's standing prediction exactly right, I get 2 points. If I got it one spot off, so let's say I had a team third and they end up finishing fourth or second, I get 1 point. But also on the flip side, if I get that team more than 4 spots wrong, so let's say I predict this team to be third and they end up being seventh, then I lose 2 points. And ultimately, we're going to add up all the points to see what I got. Last video, I think with the East, I ended up with 7 points. So let's see what I do this time, and then, you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I guess let's get into it. All right. Actually, first let me pull up the standings real quick. All right, I got the standings in front of me. Let's do it. Conference starting from the bottom. For some reason, bro, I am so quiet in this video. It's actually crazy how quiet I was in this video. Did I record this at like 7 in the morning or something? Trailblazers. Portland 15. I get 2 points for that. The Blazers did finish 15th. 21 and 61. They're the worst in the West. So I think I got 2 points right off the bat. Roster for the West. They're 14 now. All right, 14. I'm going to put Utah Jazz. Utah 14. 13. I do not get a point for that. They finished 12th. I think I know what I'm gonna say here. I think before the season, I thought Utah was gonna go all in on just sell everything. You know, I did not expect the Jazz to want to be good this year. I didn't expect the Jazz to do what they did this year, like the year before. Like, remember the previous year when they first traded out and Rudy Gobert, and everyone thought they're going to be the worst team in the league, and they actually were good for the first half of the season, and then they kind of sold? I didn't expect them to do that again. I thought this year was going to be like, all right, let's just all out suck this year, and then we'll sell, and then we'll just be really, really bad. I didn't expect the same thing to happen again this year. So, hello, post me editing this video. So for some reason, my mic cut out at this point. I don't know why. It was just a weird thing, but I had the Houston Rockets at 13. Don't get a point for that. Don't lose any points for that. But I was very kind of, I guess, embarrassed, or not embarrassed, but I was just like, dang, I had the Spurs above the Rockets. But basically, yeah, I thought the Rockets are going to be decent. Didn't expect them to be as good as they were. Yeah, that's basically it. At number 12, this might be where I put I had to put San Antonio here at 12, right? It's going to get some consideration. No way I put them in the play-in or above that. No way. San Antonio had to be at 12. San Antonio. Okay. 12. So I don't get a point, but also don't lose points because I only got 2. They finished 14 and I have 12. That's only 2 spots. I don't get anything for that or lose anything for that. Dang. I believed in Wemby a lot. I believed in Wemby, Devin Vassell, and Keldon Johnson a whole lot then. Because, wow, what did I say about San Antonio? I consider put them up a little higher because Victor Wembanyama has been amazing so far in the preseason. I consider putting him higher. Can win them some more games. But ultimately, looking at their talent and their roster compared to all the rest of the West, they're just going to be left out, which is fine. You know, again, they're not a team that's... All these teams, though, did miss the play-in ultimately. So, who did I have? Did I have the Grizzlies? Hold on. Okay, let's see what I have. Now, this is where we really start. All right, where did I put 11? These teams I don't remember, honestly. But... Yeah, before the season, everyone was like, the Western Conference is going to be insane. And next year's West is going to be insane, too. I have missing the play-in, unfortunately, is...
I don't want to do this.
Is it New Orleans?
But...
OKC?
It's the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I keep that? No way I kept that. Did I keep that? Did I keep that? Dang, I talked about this for... I kept that. I had Dallas missing the play-in entirely, and they made it to the fuck. That's... honestly, I should lose 5 points for that. I lose 2 because they ultimately end up finishing, like, what, 5th? And I had them 11th. Wow. Wow. I did not believe in them. Dang, did I really not believe in the Mavericks? I didn't believe in Luka and Kyrie? What did I say?
Here's my reasoning. I said it in my preseason video that I did yesterday. If you missed that, go back and watch that one. But I said this in the preseason. During the draft and during the first few days of free agency, I was a big fan of the Mavericks. I thought they made great moves. I was like, the Mavericks are definitely going to be a playoff team.
They had Derek Lively and Derek.
But the more that I think about their team, the more I see the Western Conference stack up, the more that I see them in the preseason, all this, I've lost a lot of my confidence in the Mavericks.
Why?
Now, they could definitely be a team that gets in there again. After like 11 and up, any of these teams can really be in any spot. The Western Conference is just insane right now, and it's going to be very fun to watch. But for me personally, I just don't love this Mavericks team that I thought it was. Of course, it's gonna be tough for them to miss out because Luka Doncic by himself can win you some games in the regular season.
Yeah, take you to a finals.
Insane. Kyrie, if he's healthy out there playing, those two right there, they can win you games by themselves. That's just, they're so talented. It's really though about the depth and the rest of this roster. The rest of this roster is a big what if. You know, like we don't know what we don't know what Jaden Hardy, who's only a second-year guy.
He didn't really play.
So he's got to develop, and we don't know what he's going to be like. Josh Green, he had a really good year last year. Is he going to improve? We got to see.
He was decent.
Max
he's not a team anymore.
What is he going to give you? You know,
he was hurt a lot.
Powell, the rookie, Derek Lively, and Max Prosper. Like,
Derek Lively was really good.
Much on the plate of these two first-round picks, rookies already trying to contribute to
a playoff Derek Lively lived up to it.
You know, you might be putting that much on the plate. Seth Curry is getting a little older. He can still shoot.
Got traded.
Like, it's just there's too many question marks around the rest of the roster. Tim Hardaway Jr., how consistent he's gonna be. Rashawn Holmes, how is he gonna play? Like,
damn, I forgot Rashawn Holmes wasn't that freak.
Just question marks after Luka and Kyrie, and even with maybe Luka and Kyrie with the injuries, Luka is already hurt. He had a strain. We don't know if he's gonna be ready for the start of the season.
Man.
Kyrie played.
I didn't believe
there's always a risk of Kyrie.
The Mavs.
Like, there's too many question marks around this Dallas Mavericks roster. And Jason Kidd, we don't know if Jason Kidd the coach. Is it Jason Kidd the right coach? He had a really good year his first year. Last year,
I can't for Jason Kidd.
Like, is Jason Kidd the coach? There's too many variables that I don't love. And there's too many question marks about this Mavericks team compared to the rest of the Western Conference that, looking at it, for me, they're the 11th team out. Which is unfortunate because I really like this Mavericks team. I really want to see Luka go far and win, and I want to see
he did go far, man. You should have believed.
It is what it is, you know, compared to the rest of this.
That is crazy that I said Luka and Kyrie can win you a game by themselves. Yeah, I put them at 11. That is crazy.
It's tough for me to put them above a lot of these teams. Now at number 10.
Dang. All right. So I have how many points? I have 2 points. I have nothing because I got 2 points of Portland and then I lost them because, dang, I really had Dallas. I really had Dallas missing the play-in. That's crazy. Wow. So we might not do good in the West after seeing that. That's a bad start. All right, let's see what happens next. I think I already saw who I put at 10, and I don't get a point for it.
With the New Orleans Pelicans.
New Orleans at 10. Yeah, I don't get a point for that. They finished 8th.
Consider them to be the odd team out. 9.
Well, I got 9 now.
I am going to put the OKC Thunder.
OKC, yeah. And we lose another 2, but we're at negative 2 points now, guys. Dang, I had OKC at 9. They finished number 1. But that's not crazy, though. I mean, who would have thought OKC was going to be a 57-win team? Who? I want to see the person who predicted OKC to win 57 games. I want to see who that was. All right. Well, they had a really good year last year. Just being in the play-in would have been a W of a season. Making the playoffs would have been amazing. No one expected them to be the best team in the Western Conference. So I don't give myself too much
at 9
slack for that, because who really would have predicted OKC to be above like 8?
Before, if you would have asked me this list before the preseason started, OKC would have been my 11th team. They would have been my team out.
Dang.
But looking at this OKC team now in the preseason, I think Chet Holmgren changes so much. Chet Holmgren,
he did change a lot.
I talked about this a lot in my preseason video as well. A lot of people have big expectations. I've seen a lot of people put OKC really, really high. I'm not doing that. But
dang, I should have followed the people.
I wouldn't really be surprised though. I would not be surprised if OKC shocks a lot of people and jumps up to maybe even out of the play-in.
Yeah,
for now,
they shocked a lot of people.
Yeah, to OKC conference.
I just realized I have the Grizzlies up there. I'm gonna lose another few points.
With
the
this one is pretty tough, but you know what? I'm gonna go with the Memphis Grizzlies.
And there it is. I lose another. I'm at -4. I'm at -4 points right now. I had the Grizzlies at 8. They finished 13. But okay, this one I'm probably gonna say about the Grizzlies. We knew Ja was gonna be suspended, but we thought Desmond Bane, Jaren, they have a good enough team to be okay. If they could be just okay, and then Ja comes back, there we go. And we didn't expect Ja to come back for 6 games and get hurt again. Didn't expect Desmond Bane to miss so many times. Didn't expect everybody to get hurt on that team. And I don't think we expected. I mean, didn't they start like 6 and 15? They started off really, really, really bad. Then they start off 1 and 9 or something. They played really bad to start the year, and that really messed up that. And when Ja did comes back, they played good, but then no one expected Ja. It was a really crazy year for the Grizzlies.
Now it's
all right,
7.
Let's continue. Last playing spot. Who'd I predict? 7.
We
still got a couple teams up there, man.
The Golden State Warriors. I'm gonna put
Warriors
the Warriors
at 7. I don't get a point. They finished 10th,
7.
But they were in the plan.
Even though they still have Steph Curry, and with Steph Curry, you're gonna be good. Still have Clay. Still got Draymond. Chris Paul now added, he's fit. But
Paul,
they're getting older. Their depth, I still don't love their depth, even though they did bring in Chris Paul, who's going to be a big piece for them. I still don't love their depth. Kuminga has looked amazing in this preseason. I can't be confident that he's going to get as much minutes he deserves.
You have to ask for a trade to get minutes.
Still has development to do. Darius Saric is decent. I don't know how much we can expect.
I forgot Darius Saric even played for the Warriors.
To be out there, their depth still.
He was their 3rd best player.
Me doesn't have me super excited.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I'm at -4 points right now. We still have, we still have Sacramento up there, Phoenix. We still have Sacramento and the Lakers up there. 2 teams that missed the play-in, or that were in the play-in, still up there. Sacramento was 10th? I think Sacramento was the 10th seed, and I still have them up there. Oh no, they're the 9th seed. The Lakers are the 7th seed. But after that, Denver, LA, Minnesota, Phoenix, all were top 6 teams. Yeah, so far, wow. Did I really fumble this one?
Now I have the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Minnesota at 6. I don't get a point to finish 3rd.
Buying into Minnesota. They were 5-0.
I would say though, I was a believer in Minnesota. A lot of people saw the Gobert fit and kind of were like, Minnesota's just going to be average or something. I believed in Minnesota. Now, they did better than a lot of people expect. They were a 1 seed for a lot of the season, and they finished 3rd. And honestly, thank God they finished 3rd, because if they finished 1 or 2, I would have lost another couple points. But I was a believer in Minnesota. Even in my look-in video after their season ended, you can go back and check the look-in season 1, 2023-24, or no, 2022-23. In that video, I think the title of it is the Wolves are better than you think. Because I thought that after 1 year, Cat's going to be back. Gobert, they're going to maybe, hopefully find a way out. Anthony Edwards going to take another jump. And I think next year they're going to be better. Now, did I expect them to be a top Western Conference seed? No, I did not. But I thought they were going to be a team that could be in the top 6. And they were a team that were in the top 6, even better than that. So
preseason.
I need credit for that. I did believe in Minnesota.
Before the preseason started. I'm buying into Minnesota, man. I'm buying in. Anthony Edwards, I think, is going to take another jump.
Dang, I still have Sacramento up here. Wow. I'm surprised I still have Sacramento. I thought I put Sacramento in the play-in.
They have Jaden McDaniels, who I think is going to take a 5. I'm going to put the Sacramento Kings.
Dang, I lose another 2 points. I I'm at -6. They finished 9th. Dang, dang, really? I thought I wasn't a big believer in Sacramento coming into this season. Huh. I thought I could put them like 7 or 8. I did not. Dang, I had them as a top 5 team in the West still. What did I say about them?
I feel like they have a wide range where they can be. I put them 5. I definitely can see them being a playing team at 7 and 8.
They were.
You know,
they were even lower than that.
They're a very interesting team to me to rank because last year they had such a big season. You know, it's gonna be pretty hard to replicate that because a lot of people
they
had great seasons. You know, and now after 1 year, everyone's kind of like, all right, we got the king. Like, okay, we got more film on them. You know, kind of taking them a lot more seriously than we did last season. But I still think the Kings' offense is going to be good. I don't think it's going to be elite like it was, but I think with their team, they're still going to be good enough to be a playoff team. You know,
they weren't a playoff team.
De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, those 2 guys right there are still all-star level players. Kevin Huerter's still going to be solid. I think Keegan Murray's going to have a really good sophomore season.
He was solid.
They kind of have the same team. You know, they kind of brought the same guys back. Let's run it again. Got to get better. Of course, you're still banking on a lot of guys being as good as they did last year because a lot of guys like Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter,
they weren't. Kevin Huerter
had great years.
And some of the most of the bench
so
beside
it's going to be a little
Malik
tough
Monk.
to replicate that again.
Yeah, didn't have the same
but
years.
I think the Kings still could be good enough where even if they don't replicate it, they still could be a good enough team. They have a good enough coach and good enough players that they can be in this spot.
Yeah, that's a fail. Even though I said all the things that I don't like about them, I still put them at number 5. That's interesting.
Now,
I still put them at the top
LA
5.
Clippers.
I was a real believer. But give me 2 points back because the Clippers finished 4th and I had them 4. So now I'm at -4 instead of -6. Oh, man.
Now, the Clippers are a team as well that I considered them around this 7 and 8. They ended up at 4, I guess, for me. I didn't really think too much about what I was going to do before I started this. I just went with what I felt. And so I'm going to go with the LA Clippers at number 4. Now, this is a big gamble right now. It's a big gamble, you know. And to be honest,
gambled right because they finished 4th.
A little lower because, you know what?
Wait, did I change?
I'm gonna switch.
No.
I'm gonna switch Kings and the Clippers. I'm gonna
No, I switched it. So I'm gonna get 1 instead of 2. So I'm at -5. Why? Dang, I had Sacramento finishing 4. No way.
I don't know if I could put them 4. I'm gonna put the Clippers at 5 for me.
Dang it, man! Why?
Clippers,
just go with your first.
Kind of so much ones. Now the top 3.
Dang. Oh my! I didn't even realize I still have the Lakers and the Suns. Oh no. Oh man! Wow, yeah. This is wow. This is bad. This is pretty bad. This aged very bad. Oh man, let's just
gotta go with the Lakers here.
Lakers at 3. I lose another 2 points because they finished 7. So I'm at -7 now. So all the points that I got in my East video just canceled out here, and probably more because I'm gonna have the Suns up here. If the Nuggets finish 2nd, if I put the Nuggets at 2, then you know I can get 2 points back. But
they look really good.
My gosh,
LeBron and AD are out there. Really, it's gonna be.
But. Okay, let me state my case. They made it to the conference finals and brought back the same team and brought in what we thought at the time were better in Gabe Vincent, Christian Wood, Cam Reddish. Like they brought in good young players on minimum contracts, and you'll be a liar if you didn't say the Lakers had a good offseason when it happened. I'm pretty sure I did like 3 winners and losers free agency, and the Lakers were one of the bigger winners because of what they did with the limited money they had. And because everybody thought that those guys are going to come, like everyone thought Cam Reddish should have come in and maybe could play like a Malik Monk, Lonnie Walker type role. Christian Wood would come in and do some solid things. You know, Gabe Vincent could redo what he did with the Miami run. And those things didn't happen. And some of the players they had last year got a little worse. And yeah, I think a lot of people, though, if you can go back and watch, a lot of people I think thought the Lakers are going to be a really good team this year. And I took the bait that, you know what, the Lakers this time, they didn't go out for the star move. They went with the continuity move, kept the team from last year, added a little pieces here and there, and I thought that was going to be better. And it didn't work out.
For Anthony Davis playing the way he's been playing so far in the preseason, the Lakers are going to be really, really good. You know, they have the depth. Austin Reeves is probably going to take another jump.
And that too, Austin Reeves. Everyone thought Austin Reeves was going to take a bigger jump. He didn't really take that jump.
D'Lo looks like he's going to be buying into it.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this again.
4 or 5. They have a really, really solid team. You know what I mean? They have a really good team. I'm not gonna be surprised if they're not in town number 1, number 2. I even thought about putting them a little lower, maybe 4 or 5, just because I feel like at this.
I'm not gonna be surprised they were 1 or 2, or 3, maybe even 4 or 5. So I predicted the Lakers are gonna be a definite playoff team, no play-in. Wow. All right.
The Lakers aren't really handful in the preseason. Now, number 1 and 2. Number 2.
All right. Let's see what I do here.
With the Denver Nuggets.
The Nuggets. So I get 2 points back. And -5, but I'm gonna lose them in a couple seconds.
The Suns is the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. I love what I've been seeing in the preseason for the Suns. KD, Booker, Beal. They've been pretty good. Their role players have been solid. Nurkic, I think, is a good center for them. Grayson Allen and Eric Gordon have been shooting the lights out. Guys like Josh Okogie, Yuta Watanabe, Keita Bates-Diop,
oh man,
you know, Jordan Goodwin, Chimezie Metu, Drew Eubanks. They're gonna fill the roles if they need to.
No, they.
You know, but I just think
I do remember too. I was a big fan of the Suns when they signed like 9 players to me. They signed like what, Watanabe, Keita Bates-Diop, Chimezie Metu. Like I was a big fan at the time for just getting guys that aren't big names, but just getting guys that can just come in and fill a role and not need the ball. Those guys didn't do anything. Well, yeah, I was a believer. I was a big believer in the Suns. And now I'm like the exact opposite. I do not like the Suns. So this is the final Western Conference, huh? Wow, that was bad. That was really bad. Finished with a -7 points. So throughout the combined 2 videos, I finished with 0 points. Oh my goodness, man! Oh my goodness! Wow, yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn on notifications, all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. I read upset a lot. And if you want to see me do more reaction to my stuff, I have a couple other videos that like trying to predict last year that I kind of want to go back and look at now, especially after seeing these 2, because wow, did I really mess up the Western Conference. But yeah, let me let you know, thank you again for 700 subscribers, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.